Speaking of snitching, we're gonna talk about the death of Pop Smoke. They say that upon the camera shows, okay, four people running into the back. One person stays in the back, three people come to the front. Person in the back open the door, three people go inside. Now, if this is a technical robbery, there was about 5 to 6 people actually in there. They just shot him and left out. Didn't take nothing, just killed him. Family said they don't see nothing, they don't want to testify nothing, which makes it to me look like it's a setup.
I mean, I feel it's just the code of snitching. Ain't nobody gonna tell the police nothing. If you my family and something happened to you, I'm not gonna tell the police nothing. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get even. Or I'm gonna make sure that person know I know you and I'm finna touch you. So
But that's correct. But if somebody shoots your brother in front of you, are you just gonna sit there?
oh no.
You gonna die with your brother, right?
Ain't nobody
nobody died.
I ain't dying with. Yeah, somebody just killed my brother.
Is, but that's technically how you say it.
Yeah.
If somebody's finna kill your brother, you gonna go to war with your brother.
Yeah, I'm going to war.
You're gonna be me
Six
and my
people.
brother.
He had 6 brothers and sisters there, and ain't nobody. Not technically saying they brothers, but
His people, like his
People,
and
the people he
none of
considered
them
family.
Nah, that ain't.
got up and defended him. Nobody got guns. How y'all all thugs? Nobody got a gun in the crib. Nobody ain't know what was going on. Nobody tried to go after somebody. Nobody did nothing.
That is
Then
suspicious.
that might be some inside.
Y'all
thing,
just
man.
sat there and watched them kill him, walk out, don't take nothing, leave.
I ain't letting you leave.
Right? Yeah, you ain't walking
It's
out
gonna
that.
be a
That's a
gunfight.
target hit right there. But to be honest, you kill my dog, you kill my brother, you gonna have to kill me too. Like even if you got away and the police asking me questions, I'm gonna go by the code. I'm like, yeah, I ain't see nothing. I don't know what happened. You know, I was in the back, I was in the bathroom, something. But just know, once I find you, I find you. Because right there, you don't mess with family. That's rule number one.
Yeah,
That's one thing I learned.
But I don't think they want to find him.
Yeah, so y'all telling me it wasn't no setup. All the people, the footage that they had was his homeboy, who got multiple pictures with him. You in a picture with him holding up a stack of money in the car with Pop Smoke, but you in the video going and breaking into the house. Man, ain't been arrested, ain't nothing happening. Everybody saying they don't know what's happening. Y'all got the footage, y'all know what happened, y'all know what's going on. Whole family didn't do nothing. But you're talking about, because there's no snitching. Nah, that y'all just using it's no snitching just to say that y'all set them up and y'all don't want to be caught.
That part too.
Okay, that could be a good cover up. But
Good cover up. That's a great cover. I'm not gonna snitch on you. You're not gonna snitch on me. We know we did it. We was sitting in the house. We just let him happen. Nah, that's a great cover up.
The thing is, I want to say, like, I see the cover up, but the thing is, Pop Smoke, he the one who feeding you guys. Like, you guys gotta remember that. Like, now that he dead, who gonna feed you guys?
Man,
who gonna
people
pay
don't think about that.
Hey,
What happened to that money that they was taking pictures of in earlier in the week? Not snitching can slightly hurt our urban community.
I do agree, because there's a lot of good people who have been hurt by gun violence and everything like that. And for example, Pop Smoke, he's a case of it too. Like, I've seen a lot of people who basically been in gun violence, and a lot of people are not talking. Like, I get it. The code, don't snitch. I get that. But sometimes, like, yo, you just took a mother away from her child. You just took a father away from his son. So, like, how does that make you feel?
You still don't snitch. No matter what way you put it,
Okay.
you still don't snitch. Because even with innocent people, like innocent people get killed and stuff like that, I understand all that. But even with that, the hood still take care of it. If an innocent child dies, trust me, whoever did it will be taken care of. So
Right.
you ain't got to snitch to make something happen. What messes people up on that, when it comes to the snitching, if you know somebody is snitch and you allow them to snitch, you're hurting the urban culture. Because people who snitch only look out for themselves, they ain't looking out for the whole hood.
Mm-hmm.
People who really in the hood are looking out for the whole hood.
Well, I mean, I understand where you're coming from because if I snitch on one person, then it's like a trickle down effect because then They gonna want me to snitch on this person. So you actually is gonna mess up the hood if you start snitching, because I'm gonna snitch on one person and that person might snitch on somebody. Oh, you want to snitch on me? All right, I know something about this. Blah blah blah, and it's just gonna be like a domino effect.
See, the thing is, I get that, but the way you guys are seeing it from where I'm sitting, y'all seeing it from like one factor, because you gotta remember, not everybody has the same code as you guys. Same code as us. Like, you may be like, yo, the hood gonna handle it. That's true. There's some of them will handle it. Others will just look at it like, it's another day.
Even with that, sometimes people snitch and they take out people who are very important to the hood.
Okay.
You could take out somebody who you may look at as being a bad person, but that person could, on Thanksgiving, just fed every mother in the hood. Yeah. But you don't know that because he ain't the one out there on the news talking about it. When you really doing for your people, you just do it. And sometimes snitching take out people who are very important.
True. That's true. I agree with that. You know, I'm not saying advocating snitching, like, because everybody has... Like no, I'm saying, like, let me be real. I'm being real right now. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on it. Like I said, if the hood's going to handle it, let the hood handle it. But like I said, everybody don't live by the same code. I have my own set of code. If I see something like that, like, you know, a mother get killed, and I already know who I'm going to talk to.
So you see something, say something type person.
Nah, I ain't going to... I'm saying it like this. Everybody going to be like, see, for example, EK might go to the cops. So me, I'm saying it like this. I already know who I got to talk to in the hood and be like, hey, listen, bro, I think this is like this. What happened is real messed up. I think since you the leader, you should, you know, pay attention to it.
So like, you try to tell somebody and hop out and handle the situation?
Exactly.
No, that's not how it works.
Nope.
That's not how it
Why do your ranking makes if you have no ranking to where you got to go to another nigga and get something to happen, then it shouldn't happen. Because if you don't have enough power, at least to send your little niggas to go do it, or at least be man enough to do it yourself, you ain't nobody ever go to their big dog and say, can you go do this for me?
That's why you
big dog. That's why it's shot callers.
Exactly.
I'm making the call, but I ain't the nigga going to go do it.
No, because like I said, there's ranking to it. There's certain power moves that you can't make. Like, you got in an organization, there's structure. Like, you gotta learn your role. Like, that's the thing. Because I might look. I may be like, damn, I want to whack this person. He may be a person of power. And if I whack him, it's going to mess up everybody. And then since I whacked him, my homies ain't going to ride for me because I just messed up.
I do that on a daily basis. I understand what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You got to get clearance before you can do that. Yeah. Like, even big dogs, some of them got to get clearance too. That's what I'm saying.
That goes back all to the mafia days.
That's what I'm saying.
But that even with that, it depends on what.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it depends on the situation. Now, if I see something that's messed up, I want to make sure I get clearance before I could do it. Because, like, everybody be like, yo, I'm the big dog in this hood. But there's always somebody on top of you.
All right, so I feel you. Now, so are we in agreement that it can be a downfall to the urban community?
Yes, I do agree.
I'm saying
I do agree.
Are you talking about snitching is a downfall?
Yeah, it is.
It's a downfall.
So what about the other community? How would it play out in the other community? The white community.
Just to be technical, yeah. But it will play out first. Snitching in the white community, it won't play out. It won't play out as good as people think.
Yeah.
If white people knew what their children actually do on a regular day basis, they wouldn't be getting what they be getting.
Matter of fact, I think the white code is much more
better
than ours. It's more
scripted
because they don't tell on their people. Harvey Weinstein been doing all this thing, and only people told us the victims. So these other people, these other men, like, man, I know this man been doing
I know he been doing it.
I've been over there with him.
Yeah.
So man, and listen, I mean these shootings, these school shootings. Their parents know what these kids end up doing. They know they got that Glock. They know they got that AR-15.
They know the music they be listening to, what they be watching.
This, man, that's deeper.
Look at the people. Look at the college students who be raping them girls. Get right out.
Yeah,
no problem. They code's more stronger over there because they stick together and they know how to stick together. They don't give up on each other. They know how to build with each other. And know how to. If I ain't snitching, I'm gonna make sure because my whole family. But I'm gonna take down everybody else who was away from her. They code different. It is way stronger, but it's different because it's like it's messed up. It's so unorthodox and it's so
because they got more power.
Yeah, they can afford to. They can afford to let information go because nobody can touch them.
Right.
All right. So I mean, since you saying it like that, where do you draw the line at? Like that's my question. Like, you know,
Where you draw the line with snitching?
Yeah, like, because you said they can basically afford to let that information go.
They can.
Like you can, like, for me, I'm like, look, I have to basically wait on clearance. I gotta basically go up the higher
You
command.
can't wait on clearance for snitching.
No, I'm not saying about.
Right
I'm saying that
you
basically.
can't cross it at all.
Now,
There's-
from my
yeah.
situation, like how I would go about handling it.
There's only one way that you even consider doing it, and that's when it revolves around babies.
Oh yeah. But what about like a grandmother?
Now,
or
if a
mama?
man, even with that, now if the only way you even consider it, if a man touch a child wrong, he rape a child, or he hurt a child, that's the only way you even consider it in your head. But even with that, you still don't do it because then you go handle it yourself.
See, like I said, a lot of
But-
people codes are different. See,
Nah.
like you saying it was with a child. Some people lie might be at the grandma. Some people lie
Even
might
with
be
your-
at the family.
Even with a grandma family, it's still people family be out all day. A grandma can defend themselves. Child can't.
So with the snitching epidemic, is it the lack of police involvement that actually is causing it to be like that? Like, do the police not really care about the black man that much for them to pretty much say, well, I know if I go to Pookie, he ain't gonna say nothing. So I ain't even finna ask him because you already know it's code in the streets. And the police do know the code. So I feel with the police knowing the code, they don't really try to dig too deep into the situation when it's a black man.
All right. With that case, I say it's 50-50 because you got to remember, the same police, they have a job to do. They need help to do their jobs. Like, I was just called to a scene. Like basically a murder victim or whatever happened. I got to figure out what happened. Now, if nobody's talking, that makes my job 10 times more difficult.
The police not coming to the hood because they thinking people not finna snitch. That's idiotic. Because if people actually paid attention, the people, your biggest dope dealers, your biggest criminals, majority of them be working with the police.
Oh yeah,
That's facts.
So, regardless of if they want you, they gonna get you. You ain't big enough yet. Everybody got a time where it will expire if you in this hood life. So the police, it ain't a lack of they think if people not gonna snitch, we ain't gonna solve the crime. They just don't want to solve it. If you know, I can let two people kill each other instead of me killing it, taking the blame for it. I can let you kill each other, and both people are now off this earth. In their eyes, it's a better life now. Without having to worry about two thugs on the street or if they gonna rob the next person, it's a better life. So why am I going to go find the person who did it?
But I think we seen it as just only one viewpoint because we seen it as in a street viewpoint. I feel like this is a broader topic.
No, I'm
what
talking
if
about the cops thinking?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like, what if it's just a regular black man? You know, wrong place, wrong time.
oh they don't care about that. That's even less.
How many times do people actually be in the wrong place, wrong time?
A couple. There's a
lot.
lot. There's a lot.
If you know your ass wasn't, if you know you wasn't supposed to be there,
Mm-hmm.
you'd have been home. People go out to go do stuff knowing how this world is. Every second you out on that street, you can be killed.
True.
And you should know that. So it's never the wrong place, wrong time. Be on your P's and Q's. If you know what this world come with and what the atmosphere that you're involved in, be on your P's and Q's. You're not in the suburbs.
But you gotta remember, a lot of people are not woke. Cause like some people, they'll basically turn a blind eye to it. Like they'll like.
That don't mean you're not woke. You're naive to think it won't happen to you.
Well, I mean, like you said, in the suburbs, it happened more in the suburbs than it really do most of the time in the hood. I mean, because in the you do know a lot more robberies happen in the suburbs than in the hood. I mean,
Not
and what
drive-bys.
happens in the
I'm talking about drive-bys. Robberies happen more in the suburbs 'cause they got the stuff.
right?
Ain't no you gonna rob a house in the hood. And get
Yeah,
nothing.
you ain't gonna find
Nah,
nothing.
you gonna get a PlayStation, a flat screen TV.
PlayStation, the
And
bed
what
on the
you gonna
floor.
You can take the PlayStation, you can go sell it at the pawn shop because you gotta get it off quick. You gonna get $60, and what you think? You gonna go
Nah,
buy
you-
3.5, smoke it, that's 40. You got a dog to get something to eat.
Hey,
Yeah, he broke it down. Like
I
he-
see people
like-
do this every day. You gonna get a dub to get something to eat, and that's it. Now you just gotta go. Now you gotta go find another house.
see,
So
that's
they hit
what,
out
you
west.
gotta sell that PlayStation on the line, man. Sell that bitch
You
for
gonna sell
$150.
something
Go online.
Now you get it traced back to you. Now
Exactly.
you get in
No,
trouble.
you ain't. Who really registering their PlayStation? You registering your PlayStation?
White people register their stuff under insurance. They
Nah.
move smarter than us. So when you steal and you sell it, that code goes into the system. They go to the pawn shop where it's sold at, or online to where it's sold at. And they
But I'm
find
saying, if you selling it online, you ain't putting the code in there. You ain't putting all that. You just set PlayStation, PS4, half brand new.
You just take a picture and that's it.
You got no code.
That's a good point.
So you
My G.
take a picture, you go sit out, and that person gonna get it.
You live in old school crooked. Listen, the lack of police in the community about these crimes that with the snitching. Listen, at the end of the day, they can care if they catch the crook or not. I mean, yes, it's okay to get another bad guy off the street, but I know you did it. The police crooks themselves. So I mean, do they really care to find somebody who killed another black guy that they didn't have to do anything for?
I'll say no. But you got, like I said, you got to remember, it's a 50-50. Like, half you got people not wanting to talk or say anything about the situation, and then the other half, police, like, you're like, oh, damn, it's another black victim on the street. So ain't really nothing much. Ain't nobody talking. So now it's just a case on their desk.
Maybe black people should be their own police.
What, Black Panthers again?
Yeah, but to a different level. I ain't saying, Black Panthers was tough.
Tough. They wasn't tough. They was militant. They was
That's just tough. You move because another nigga move. Militant, you move as together.
Right.
See, tough is somebody who actually goes and do it on their own.